Hey Pawrents and Pawfriends! Today I want to continue bust some separation anxiety myths by focusing on the myth that exercise cures separation anxiety. Before I begin, disclaimer, I'm not advocating for you not to exercise your dog. I'm actually I truly do encourage you to exercise your dog because it cures boredom and under mental stimulus and also keeps your dog healthy and happy and content. So please exercise your dog. But when it comes to separation anxiety, that's not the case. Exercise alone is not going to cure your dog's separation anxiety. It is part of the solution, but I'm going to explain why. So, after taking your dog for a great walk or a trail hike, or if you like playing fetch, whatever gets them their needs met, and obviously pee, potty, they have their water, they've eaten, stuff like that, having all their needs met, and they're sleeping comfortably in their home, and you're like, great, it's a good time to depart, and you begin to depart. If your dog has separation anxiety, they'll start to notice you leaving, which starts to get them nervous, frightened, scared, and their hormonal stress level starts to increase slowly. You may not notice it as you're departing. You may notice it. It depends on what signs they give. And when you leave, it puts them back in that full-blown panic, and you're like, oh, it's fine, nothing's gonna happen. They have their needs met. That's furthest from the case. Because you increased their stress levels, because you decided to do something that they find scary, you changed the situation. You changed that dynamic. They were once comfortable, now they're not. And because of this, no matter how much exercise you give your dog prior to your depart, it's not going to cure it. You're going to have a very healthy dog, but you're not going to cure separation anxiety. That's why you're still going to see those behaviors in howling, crying, defecating or urinating, or other stress behaviors that they may show when you depart, because you're not departing at a pace that they're comfortable, meaning you're not exposing them to the scary experience at their comfortable pace. And by just departing and going wherever for 4 hours, it's putting them in that stressful situation. I'll give a personal example. I did this with Church prior to starting separation anxiety training. I went to see one of the Spider-Man movies, the last one, a few years back, and I took him to Sherwood Park. He had a great time, he met with friends, he played, he had some mental stimulation by sniffing and his physical by playing. It was a great time. We came back, I fed him, I had a Kong pre-made, and while I was gone, he did not touch the Kong at all. He was laying there and sniffing the door the entire time, the sign of stress. And I came back, he was completely over-aroused, and only 5 minutes later he calmed down and he took the Kong and ate it. So yeah, exercise does not cure it. It really doesn't. It helps, as I'm going to explain now, but it's not the end-all be-all cure. When dealing with separation anxiety, we have to pair it with not only exercise, but exposure to the scary experience at the dog's pace. That means when we are talking with a trainer and you begin, they're going to ask you questions like, hey, what was their enrichment like today? And you explain. That helps us understand what knowing what the day was like, if they had their needs met. It makes it easier to do the training because we know they're satisfied. And then we will expose them to the scary experience at their pace, keep them comfortable throughout the process. Exercise as itself being a full cure, not so much, but exercise being part of the cure, 100%. The cure is multifaceted, and exercise is just one component. There's other components that help you along the way to have a dog who's comfortable with alone time. And I will explore those in future videos. I just wanted to explain to you why exercise alone isn't the cure. So, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you can, please subscribe to the channel for more Leave Dog content coming your way, more myth busting on separation.